Okay, can you align the camera with the sun without looking through it and burning my eyes out?
Right, so what I was saying, in case you didn't hear it, is trying to set up the camera, take a picture of the sun, align it at least without looking through the lens and frying your eyes and frying the camera. So what I do first is with the lens cap on and the lens fully extended, because it's a zoom lens, it's going to be at, full 300 millimeters. Sort of aim it upwards toward the sun by eyeball, and then do an azimuth or side-by-side adjust until you don't see a shadow. And then once you got that, you lock it in place, and then you do the up and down elevation setting until you don't see a shadow. So the whole point is this lens, if it's pointed directly at the sun, there's not going to cast a shadow on either side. And you can eyeball it. Goes a little bit this way, you see a shadow, a little bit that way, you see a little shadow, so try and get it right in between. The problem is that this shitty tripod doesn't quite, keep things really nice and tight. So anyway, once it's set, you take the lens off, the lens cap off, put a trash bag over it, and then look to see on your hand that the viewfinder is shining bright light on your hand. And in that case it is. And you could, I think in the future I might adjust that, see if it's shining brighter, maybe if it's centered, but probably it's not going to make any difference. So what you have to do is trial and error. So in this case, take the trash bag and double fold it, so now it's a double thick trash bag. I rubber band that out on the end. And again, all this kind of jiggles it, so with a better tripod it would work better. But fire off a shot. And then once you fire it off, you take the trash bag off, put the lens cap back on, and then see where it is. Normally out in the field, you'd want to, put the shade over it and see if your head aimed right at the sun by playing back the shot.
Bring you into the shade here.
And then adjust it just slightly if you can until you get it just right. Problem is with the eclipse, the sun's going to be moving across the sky, so this is all going to have to be done really close to whenever the eclipse is, I guess. But right here, you press play, and there's a shot of the sun. It's
there's
not
the
centered
sun right there. So it's not directly centered. That's probably good enough. I'm within it looks like a couple of solar radiuses of the center.